Good morning everyone. I have to firstly apologize for missing out on one of my videos. Unfortunately our internet was down and that meant my video never uploaded during the night and it wasn't ready for me to put out. So I didn't want to mess up my days because that just throws me off. So I've just put my video out on Thursday as usual, the one that was meant to go out on Monday. But yeah, I'm gonna try and carry on as normal, but unfortunately with the weather and being in the country in Ireland, the internet is on and off, unfortunately. So I do try and upload my videos a few days before, but unfortunately that night I had done it the night before and it wasn't ready for me to upload, unfortunately. So yeah, I do apologize for that. But today I've woken up, it's currently just gone 8 o'clock and I'm planning on having a detox day today. Not a detox day actually, I'm not keen on that word. I'm trying to get my diet back onto track because recently I've just been all over the place and I've been eating what I like, when I want, and I've just thrown myself off. So I'm going to start off the day with a ginger and green tea, I think it's called. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's a ginger and green tea. So I'm going to start the day off with that. And then I'm probably going to have a bowl of porridge afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to start off by just having that on an empty stomach. Just to like flush everything through inside and just start the day off nice and fresh. So I'm going to start off with that now. So I've just made my ginger and green tea and I went for the big huge cup because I actually love green tea and with ginger it's even better. So I'm gonna actually really enjoy this cup because I'm really into my herbal teas. I'm not into the flavored herbal teas, but I love a green tea, lemon tea, ginger tea and all of that. So I like those sort of things. I just don't like flavored sort of herbal teas, not keen on those. But I'm gonna just quickly catch up on some TV programs now while I have that, because last night I was working the evening shift and I missed out on a few of my reality programs, and in the mornings I like to just catch up on that when the internet is sort of good, because nobody else is kind of streaming at this time of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna catch up on that. I am now starving and that went down really well. So I've finished my ginger and green tea. So I'm going to make myself some breakfast and I'm going to have some porridge with some fruit and some seeds and some chia seeds, I think. So I'm going to prep that now. I think I'm just gonna use instant oats, the ones that go into the microwave. Well, chopped everything out the cupboard. So I'm going to be just using instant oats here, and these come in sachets and you just put them in the microwave. So they're nice and easy because I'm really not into faffing around when it comes to making meals for one especially. I just feel like what's the point in making it for one person? You go to all this trouble of putting a saucepan out and all of this and then you just kind of, yeah. So I rather just have something simple and easy. So I've just got everything ready. So I'm going to be using coconut milk and I have some frozen berries which I defrosted. And then I've got some chia seeds and then some pine nuts, some mixed seeds as well. And then I've got my instant oats and some coconut flakes. So that's everything that's going to go into my bowl today, because you kind of want to make it nice and filling and have all the goodness in it. I did forget to mention that I like to add a little bit of syrup into it just to give me extra sweetness. breakfast is done and this looks super yummy. I can't wait to tuck in, so I'm gonna go and do that now. So breakfast went down like a treat. It was so yummy, and I actually added a teaspoon of peanut butter in it, and that made it even more tastier. It was so nice. But I'm all dressed and I have my makeup done. Excuse the noise in the background, that is my washing machine. It is wash day and it is now time for some lunch. I did have a cup of coffee straight after my shower, and now it is that time of the day where it's lunchtime. So I'm going to make myself a tuna salad, and the ingredients I'm going to be using are just simple stuff. So we've got some spinach, some lettuce, a pepper, a tomato and red onion, a can of tuna in spring water, and some cucumber and half an avocado. So those are all the things that I'm going to put into it. I might even chuck in some coriander, because who doesn't love coriander? So I'm going to add some of that in as well, and maybe some lime juice. That just makes my mouth water by just saying that. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So the salad is now made, and I've had to put it into a plate because that bowl just seemed too small. And considering I only used a handful of everything, this salad has become humongous, and I've decided to just leave some and have some in the plate. So if I get hungry later, I can always have that, or have that tomorrow. I didn't have any limes, so I had to have a vinaigrette dressing, and then I've also added coriander onto it, and I am looking forward to just digging in. It looks like a lot on a plate, but if you think about it, you've got a handful of lettuce, handful of spinach, the rest is just like peppers, onions, half an avocado, and I've got protein, which you need. So yeah, it looks like a lot, but it's actually not. It's a really healthy meal. So yeah, I'm going to have this with a green tea now, because I'm trying to clear out my stomach, as you all know. So I'm going to have a green tea. This is just a plain one. It's not got the ginger in it this time. So I'm going to just have that. So green tea is all made, and this is just going to help digest the food afterwards. So I'm going to let that cool down and have that after my salad. So I'm going to go and tuck in. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Wow. I actually love salads, and I don't know why I don't eat this more often, because I actually love salad and soup. Wow, this is really, really good. But yeah, this is delicious. But while I'm eating this, I'm just like, you know what? This could do with some olives. And I have some in the fridge, but I'm just like, can I be bothered? So good. I just love salads this time of the year, especially going into spring. Normally during winter I eat a lot of like soup, but when it comes to this sort of time, I love a salad. You can give me a salad any time of the day when it's hot, and I'd be like, yes, I'd rather pick a bowl of salad rather than have whatever is on the menu, because that's how much I actually do love salad. Doesn't look very appetizing on the plate, but it sure tastes good. That salad was absolutely delicious. Clean plate, and the only thing about drinking loads of green teas is that you have to take loads of toilet trips. So that's your exercise there. Unfortunately, I was meant to go out for a walk today, but it is very miserable out there. So I'm gonna give the walk a miss, but I do need to pop out. So I'm gonna pop out and just go to the center. And I need to go and drop Shane's lunch. So I need to go and do those things. Good late afternoon, everybody. I am back from the shops and I feel a little bit peckish. It's now 3:30, so I had my lunch just before 12. So I've just laid out a few things on the table in front of me just to have a little snack. It's just going to be something light and a little bit naughty as well. So yeah, I just thought this will be a very nice healthy snack to have. But also I don't want to restrict myself, because I would like some crisps now, but I'm also going to have a handful of these because I believe in that you should never stop yourself from eating what you want. It's all about portion sizes and adding some healthiness to it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So yeah, I'm going to prep some hummus, and we're also going to have a few snacks. So we're going to have some carrot sticks, some peppers, and some cucumber. So we're going to cut those all up and have them all laid out into this lovely bowl. That will be my snack for the late afternoon before dinner. The reason why I'm putting everything into a plate is because I don't want to go onto the sofa with a bag of crisps like I would normally, because I just don't know when to stop then. So I'm going to put everything that I want to eat onto this plate, and portion size, that's the key word. So everything in moderation onto the plate, and I know once that's finished, that's it. I have finished my snack, and that's what I find that helps. Instead of going there sitting with a whole bag of crisp, you're just going to keep snacking. So having it onto a plate and just limiting yourself to a few snacks will stop you from overeating. I don't think you should take away everything out of your diet. That isn't good for you, because the more you do that and more that you say you're not going to eat carbs and you're not going to eat snacks and chocolates and crisps, the more you want it. But I think you should be able to eat everything, but just considering portion sizes. So yeah, I'm going to start prepping my little snack here. And my snack is ready. This is my snack, and this is just enough to keep me going until dinner time. And do you know what? I love everything that's on that plate, so I'm sure I'm going to enjoy that, and that's going to fill me up for a while. I really fancied some crisps, so I haven't stopped myself from eating it, but I've just given myself some options on a plate also. So I've got some few healthy snacks, and I've also got a small handful of Dorito crisps. So that's just going to keep me going, and that's going to keep my body happy, because I was craving something and I'm telling my body I can have it, but in a very small portion, and that's probably all I need. So I'm going to go and tuck into this and start editing this video. evening, everyone. It is nearly dinner time. I know it doesn't look like the evening because we are getting more daylight. I'm actually prepping dinner quite early as well, so it's around 5 o'clock, and I just thought I'll have dinner ready so that we can just stick into the oven when we're hungry. I know I'll be hungry soon because I've eaten quite light things all day, and the best way to eat is probably 2 to 3 hours, like small portions, and that's what I want to try and do on a daily basis. I rather have smaller portions every few hours, but when you leave bigger gaps, you kind of go for the nearest thing to you. So not always are they the healthier option, but if you eat on a regular basis and plan your meals, I believe that I do eat a lot healthier. So yeah, that's the idea behind my process of eating a little healthy. I'm not cutting everything out. Like, I do not want to be one of those people that can't have carbs, doesn't want to eat chocolate, sweets and all of that. I want to eat everything, but in smaller portions. So I don't want to ever tell myself I'm not allowed this, because the more I tell myself I'm not allowed this, I would want it even more. So yeah, I plan on eating everything, but portions have to be considerate. So if I want a chocolate, I don't eat a whole bar of chocolate. I have 1 or 2 squares out of them and then put the rest back. So those are the compromises you have to make, but I wouldn't stop myself from eating everything that I want. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling on and tell you what we're having for dinner. So we're having salmon, and I have everything in front of me that I'll be needing to cook this. So what I'll be needing today is some salmon. Yeah, it comes with garlic and herb butter, which is great. So that's gonna be lovely and yummy. But I am also going to season it myself. So I'll probably put a little bit of salt, some pepper, some chili flakes, and then some seafood mix, which is just chives and dill. So just to add a little bit of flavor. And then I'm probably gonna do some tomatoes on the side, and then drizzle with a lemon. So that's the plan for the salmon. So I have my salmon ready. I kind of went overboard because I just love flavor. I am one of those people that needs flavor in their meals. If it's not flavorsome, I don't enjoy my meals. So yeah, I add loads of stuff because I just love it to be nice and juicy. And that's what makes eating healthy taste so good, because you need to season it properly. If you just boil things and leave it quite bland, I know some people don't even put salt on their stuff, that's when eating healthy gets boring. So I definitely have to season my healthy food really well with good flavors for me to enjoy that meal. So this is the outcome. I thought about the chives afterwards. I should have put those once it was cooked, but never mind, it's all on there. I might even add some more towards the end. But we have some vine tomatoes, some salmon with some chives and some dill, and then we have some lemon. I'm probably not going to cook the lemon on the tray. I'm probably going to keep the lemon to one side for me because Shane doesn't really like lemon on his food, but I will drizzle the lemon on to my dinner before I eat, just because I love citrus tasting stuff. So I'm gonna drizzle my meal before I eat with that lemon, so I won't put it in to cook. But the vine tomatoes will only go in halfway, otherwise they get too soft. But I'm also going to do some veg for myself to go with this meal. Shane's gonna have veg and mashed potato. I'm probably gonna have maybe a spoonful of mashed potato and the rest will be veg, because I'm trying to reduce my carbs and eat more veg. So that's the plan. So I'm going to prep my veg now. So I've just cut up my veg. I'm only having courgettes and mushrooms because I'm also going to be steaming some broccoli for me and Shane as well. So I'll be adding broccoli to my mixed veg as well. But I've only done a small amount because Shane doesn't like courgettes, so this is only for me. So I've only done enough for one portion. But I'm just gonna season it because, like I said, if you don't season your veg either, it's not gonna be very nice. So I season everything. So I'm going to be adding some salt, pepper, some mixed herbs, and also some aromatic garlic oil, because who doesn't love garlic? There we go, prep is done. So all I need to do is now to peel a potato for Shane's mash, and then put that in a pan just in water, so when I'm ready to cook that can just boil away. I have everything prepped and I'm just gonna pop everything back into the fridge so it can be nicely marinated until we're ready to cook in about an hour, I say. So yeah, we'll have dinner for around 7 o'clock. But yeah, I like having everything prepped so I can now go and chill, and everything just needs to go in the oven, or we just need to switch it on the hob. That's it. So I've peeled the potato and I have it in water now. So that's ready to go. And I'm also going to be using my steam pot so I can do some broccoli in there afterwards as well. So that's ready to go. And I totally had forgotten that I bought some corn on the cob. And I'm just gonna prep this because we'll probably have this with our salmon tonight, because I just love sweet corn, if you hadn't known already. If you're new around here, I love sweet corn. So I thought we could grill these and have these because I've been craving that for a while. So I'm just gonna prep these and put them into foil as well. And then I will cook them in the foil for a while, and then I probably will grill them just so it kind of looks like a barbecued one. So yeah, that's the plan for those. So I'm gonna quickly prep those and then I'm going to chill out. So that's the corn on the cob prepped. I've only just put butter on it because I'm going to be cooking it in the foil for a while. So I'll season it when I'm about to eat it. So I will season it with some chili powder and some lemon juice, because those two combos are just delicious. I'll see if I need salt. I should have salt from the butter anyways, but if you do need salt, you can top it up with salt if you need to. But other than that, I think chili powder and some lemon juice is just perfect, and that's the way I like to eat my corn on the cob. So yeah, that's all ready to go. Potatoes are half boiled, and now it's time for the veg and the salmon to go in. I did actually put my what's it called, corn on the cob in already, so that I'm going to take it off the foil and probably put it in with the veg and just let that brown off a little bit, and then hopefully everything will be ready at the same time. So I've just taken the corn out of the foil and it doesn't look like it's cooked much, so we might be having that after our meal because it might be too much on the plate anyways. So I'm going to stick the rest in now all together, and then if we want to leave the corn on the cob in for a little bit longer, we can do. And then I'm going to add the fine tomatoes in halfway when the salmon's done, because they cook really quickly and I don't want them to be too soft. Served. That looks so yummy. Oh my goodness, that meal was amazing. The flavors in it was just delicious. I can't explain. But yeah, if you guys want to try it, do. And I am stuffed. I didn't even get to touch my corn on the cob because I was like, I can barely finish my meal. And I didn't even eat the mash. I gave my mash to Shane and I only had a spoonful of it. If I ate that, I wouldn't have been able to eat my meal. So glad I had more veg than just filling myself up with carbs. So yeah, protein definitely works and makes you feel a lot fuller. But I am really hot from just cooking because the room got really hot. I'm now going to get into my PJs and wash my face and snuggle down for the evening because I am feeling pretty tired now. So I'm just gonna relax for the evening until it's bedtime. So I'm going to end the vlog here. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, then make sure you give it a thumbs up and also make sure you hit the subscribe button just there. And if you guys want to check out my Instagram, then make sure you do. It's just there, Anita Arora with 2 A's at the end, and that will bring you right to my page. Do give it a follow and give me some love and support because that really means so much to me whenever I see my subscribers go up or whenever I see new followers. That really makes me happy. So yeah, do follow me and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next one.